Alrighty, so got 4 to choose from. Anyone have a suggestion? If not, then I will. I'll roll a dice. You got a dice. No suggestion. Let the die be cast. Okay, so we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we roll a 5 or a 6, we're re-rolling. So it's a 3. We're unboxing Nathaniel Cho. Let's do it. I think this is one of D20's favorites, actually. So I know he really likes Guardians. So I like Stella since her cards might be a usable upgrade in the campaign, but that's fine too. Okay, we'll do Stella next week. We'll do Stella next week. But we're unboxing the boxer, the Guardian. Okay, so Mr. Nathaniel Cho. Got our little investigator pamphlet. 5 attack. Good gracious. How are Guardians solo? There are fighter investigators, but very few as specialized as he is. Yeah. So I'm guessing that he has a harder time solo then, would be my guess. Because you got to do a lot of things in Arkham Horror, and if you're specialized so much so that you're only fighting, that could be pretty tough. I don't know if there are cards. Maybe I should. I just don't know the card pool that well. But are there cards like when you defeat an enemy, like gain a clue or something like that? Guardians are very strong at the fighting side. Getting clues can be a challenge. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Goodness gracious, come on. So like a Guardian Seeker or something like that, and that's why I want 2 players. That's why I'm really excited to play two-handed or with 2 players, because then you can specialize and you can just be the best at that one thing. The only possible exception is for solo Guardians is good old rolling banks. You can discover clues decently enough. Yep, core rolling banks. Okay, so we got Nathaniel Cho. We're gonna go right up there. Yep, perfect. Okay, so Nathaniel Cho, he's a 3-2-5-2 stat line. So he's not running away. He is squaring up with whoever shows up. So there are cards which help build a General's Guardian, but it's not their strong point, kind of like doing damage with the Seeker. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Nathaniel Cho, when you deal damage to an enemy by an event or a fight ability on an event, deal 1 additional damage. Whoa, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. So, wow, okay. And then his elder sign is +1. If the skill test is successful during an attack, return an event from your discard pile to your hand. So he's like all fight. That's pretty cool. He's a 9 health, crazy, and a 6 sanity. And then he's probably just Guardian cards and neutral cards. So I assume that's the pattern for this entire thing, or for all of these investigator decks. So we're gonna go Nathaniel Cho right there. Randall Cho. Okay, so his like signature card is an ally that actually takes up an ally slot. Like, Duke doesn't, but Nathaniel is so good at handling 3 health enemies, saved you in action from having to do fight. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So after Randall Cho enters play, heal 3 damage, or search your deck or discard pile for a weapon asset, play it, paying its cost, and shuffle your deck. Okay, and he's got a 2 soak, and he's only a 2 cost. Alrighty. I learned my lesson last time. Last time when I started doing the unboxing, I ran out of room so quickly. So now we're starting up higher and we'll be good. Ooh, Tommy Malloy. Prey. He's going to come after Nathaniel Cho. When you take any amount of damage, reduce that amount to 1. That is very annoying. That is very, very, very annoying. Okay. We're gonna do this. So self-destructive. Put self-destructive into play. When you deal 1 or more damage to an enemy, take 1 damage and then discard self-destructive. Looks like he punched out a mirror. So That's your basic weakness. I do like that they each have like new base, or they have like new basic weaknesses. That's just another way to just kind of expand the game, which is pretty cool. Boxing gloves. Okay, you get +1 fight while fighting. After you defeat an enemy, exhaust boxing gloves. Search the top 6 cards of your deck for a spirit event and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Interesting, and it takes up 2 hand slots. Wonder what spirit events are. I'm sure we will see some. Okay. Flesh Ward. 4 charges. When you are dealt damage and or horror from an enemy attack, exhaust Flesh Ward and spend 1 charge. Cancel 1 damage or horror just dealt from that attack. And it has a 1/1, so you can kill it off. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Like that's just more soak. It's kind of interesting. Gret Wagner. You get +1 fight. I feel like Nathaniel Cho can get up to some pretty high fight over here. I feel like he's he's probably he can go down swinging. After you defeat an enemy, exhaust to deal 1 damage to or discover 1 clue at your location. Okay, so that's one way to get clues as a guardian. Boxer, yes. Okay. So that's kind of nice. She is expensive as heck, though. She's a 5 cost. Which, like, I guess, like, I'm playing right now. I'm playing Dark Horse, so I don't want high cost cards. So keep that in mind. Physical training. I think we've seen this before. So you get +1. You can spend. It's the card where you can spend money to get good stuff. Either brain or fight. Relentless. When you would deal excess damage to an enemy, exhaust Relentless. Place that excess damage on Relentless. Discard Relentless. Gain resources equal to the amount of damage on it. That's pretty cool. That's really interesting. That's kind of like a fun thing to build around. And then that helps you pay for all of these physical trainings, or not physical, for Gret Wagner. That's pretty cool. Safeguard. After another investigator moves from your location to a connecting location, exhaust Safeguard, move to that location. Alrighty. That's nice for... Yeah, you can go protect them. Clean them out is an event, 0 cost. It's a fight. When this action begins, gain 2 resources. And... that's a spirit event, so that's that works with boxing gloves. It's gonna give Nathaniel his boost. They're okay. So there's gonna be some combos in here. It's also a spirit. Nice, yeah. I like that card. I like that card. Right, I'm comparing it to like emergency cash, right, where it's emergency cash is 0 for 3. This is 0 for 2. But you also get a fight. So that's pretty cool. Counter punch. Fast. Play after an enemy attacks you, even if that attack was canceled. Fight. The attack. This attack targets the attacking enemy. That's cool. And it's also a spirit. Yeah, cards like Clean Them Out is action compression. Yeah. Yep. And counter punch is nice too, right? You're dealing the damage, you're getting it there without needing to spend 1 of your 3. Because I think like a lot of the especially in solo, right? Your limiting factor is actions, right? Because like you can get resources. There are easy ways to get resources. There are easy ways to get health. Not necessarily easy ways, but there are ways to do that. But what you're always capped at is 3 actions. And so if you're able to succeed in your goals without using those 3 actions, so that's a really powerful card. Cho with boxing gloves is just a card engine for all these fight event cards. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. It's almost like a Gamora in Marvel Champions, right? Like yeah, you just that's cool. Dodge we've seen before, so play, you can cancel the attack. Get over here. This is Thor's card. Engage, fight. Choose a non-elite enemy at your location or a connecting location. Move that enemy towards your location, engage it, and attack it. Okay, that's situationally very good. I like it. And that is also a spirit. Glory. Fast, play after you defeat an enemy. Draw 2 cards for 1 cost. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite card. Every time I see this card, I hear the Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here. Yeah. Yeah. Glory seems not as exciting as I would want it to be. Because it's 1 resource for 1 card, right? That math kind of breaks, right? So I'm saying 1 resource for 1 card. I think in any deck that's not like a boxing gloves deck, because like you have, if you didn't draw this card, you would have drawn the other card that you would have drawn. So I'm fine with Glory because Guardians are starved with card draw. Okay, so that's also really good to know. Monster Slayer, good old 0 cost event, allows you to fight and deals +1 damage. So with Nathaniel, that's dealing 3 damage. I like it. I like it a lot. 0 cost. Cool. 1/2 punch. You get +1 fight for the attack. If you succeed, you may fight that enemy again. If you get +2 fight and deal +1 damage for that punch. That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. It's spirits, so you might draw for free, which helps the map. Yeah. So yeah. I like 1/2 punch. 1/2 punch seems fun. 2 actions for 2 cost and 1 or it's an additional action for 2 cost, and you get a lot of. It does. Nathaniel Cho's ability is limited once per round, but still, I mean, it's still pretty good. I like cards that have the character and the art. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. It worked. It almost needs to go in a Nathaniel Cho deck just from the theming side of it. Alrighty, so stand together. Choose another investigator at your location. Both you and that investigator gain 2 resources. That seems like a really, really good card. I guess it kind of assumes that in your solo play, you're sticking together with another resource or another investigator, but as long as they're not playing a Dark Horse deck, I mean, that's a 0 for 4. That seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. So I like it. Vicious Blow, we've seen this before. It's a test successful, deals +1 damage. And we can do a lot of damage with these Guardians. Good gracious. I like it. Evidence, we've seen this before. It's a level 1 card. Fast, play after you defeat an enemy. Discover 1 clue at your location. 2 clues if you defeated enemies with a combined total of at least 4 printed health this turn. That's pretty cool. And this actually may... I don't actually know if we have the level 1. So we're starting to get into level 1 cards. I don't know if we have the level 1 right now, just in base and Dunwich. So, I don't think I remember the 2 clues part of that card. But that's another way to get clues, which is nice. I have my own house rule. When I play Stand Together, I have to loudly say, "We stand together." I like it. Yeah. Nice. Seems like a good card. Galvanized, another level 1 card. 2 cost, fast, play only during your card. Ready, a guardian asset you control. You may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to fight. Okay, cool. They really are all about fighting. I love it. Oh, here's the Counterpunch. Fast, play when an enemy attacks you. Before resolving the attack, This attack targets the attacking enemy. You get +2 fight and deal +1 damage for this attack. That is a good card. I like this card a lot, right? Because it's before resolving the attack. So you can counter punch and deal 2 with Nathaniel, deal 3 damage. So if it's a 6 health monster, right? If we're fighting Silas again, we deal 3 damage after 1 activation. Before he attacks, we can counter punch and kill him before he even attacks. I like this, especially for a 0 cost. I mean, it is a level 2, so there is that. But get over here. So a level 2 upgrade of what we already have down here. So fast play during any quick action window. Engage fight. Choose a non-elite enemy up to 2 locations away. Move that enemy towards your location and attack it. Very cool. So that's that upgrade. Lesson learned. This guy looks insane. Honestly, I fret about power creep in this game, but I'm relatively okay with Nathaniel Cho because he's a specialist in what he does. He still has meaningful weaknesses. Okay, yeah, and so like I guess like when you're talking about power creep, are you concerned about the investigators getting too powerful and too strong? Or are you concerned more about the cards in later expansions are too strong? Your sequel draws a bad monster treachery 2 spaces away. No problem. Oh yeah, that's a good point. So I guess I didn't think about that, right? Because that the enemy can be engaged with another player, right? Like it doesn't have to be a non-engaged enemy. It doesn't say that. So okay, that makes that card a lot better. Because you can protect. Like I don't necessarily think that I'm playing it in a solo campaign or solo run through, but yes, you can protect people from very far away. I like that. That's pretty cool. Lesson learned. So play after you take damage from an attack. Discover 2 clues at your location. Okay. Well, there's some more clue generation. Oh, this is a cool card. I like the way that looks. Play only as your first action. Deal 2 damage to an enemy engaged with you. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. That's pretty cool. A 0 cost. Mano a mano. 0 cost, 2 damage, just immediate. For 2 or for 0. I like it. It's pretty nifty. Ooh, overpower. Oh, oh my goodness. I want to play this campaign. So don't like spoil it too much, but like this, like on the boat being attacked by what I assume would be like a Cthulhu like creature. That looks so cool. That looks awesome. If this test is successful, draw 1 card, 2 cards. If it succeeds by 2 or more, and it's a 2. So if Guardians have issues with card draw, I think this overpower is pretty nice. Although also with Guardians, right? Like if you're sitting with Cho at 5, 6, 7, you really need a +3? I don't know. Honestly, it could be called overpowered. Yeah. Overpowered. I like it. An upgrade for boxing gloves. You get +2 while fighting. Okay, well, I like that. It costs 1 less, and then oh shoot, you search the top 9 cards of your deck for a spirit event. That is searching over 33% of your deck at that point, right? Because you would only be able to activate this after you've drawn your starting hand. So I guess without adding campaign cards, you're going to start the game with 33 cards. So that'd be 28 after your initial card draw. So yeah, that's if you don't find a spirit card, then you're in trouble. And then you shuffle your deck. So okay, wow, cool. And then an upgrade for I think Gretty Wagner. +1 fight, +1 book. Okay, you get another book. That's kind of nice. Defeat an enemy, discover 1 clue, and she has a 4/2 soak now. So okay. Not bad. Oh, buddy. We've got Big Dynamite Blast. 4 cost, 3 level 3. It has all of the skill icons ever. And it's a fast. Play during any quick action window. Choose either your location or a connecting location. Deal 3 damage to each enemy and investigator at the chosen location. Really fun. I think Dynamite Blast just seems like a fun card to play. I don't know if it's actually good, but it seems fun. Little do people know that boxers are also demolition experts outside the ring. Yes, that is actually a fact. They that's part of their training. Okay, we got Taunt. I like the art on this. This is pretty sick. Play during any quick action window. Engage any number of enemies at your location. For each enemy engaged this way, deal 1 damage and draw 1 card. Whoa! Wow. Okay. So I think we may actually have a lower level version of this, but this seems pretty good. So, especially if you're playing multiplayer, if you can go over, if someone's getting swarmed, or all of the stupid whippoorwills, right? Like this. I mean, this is a whippoorwill killer, right? You gather them all. You play this card. They all engage you, and then you deal a damage, and it kills it because they only have one health, and then you get to draw some cards. So I like that. I like this. I wish I had this card in my deck. Okay. We're gonna send Ashcan over to boxing school. Now let's be honest, we're gonna send Duke over to boxing school. Physical training. Okay, so this is a level 4 upgrade. 2 resources. Replenish these resources at the start of each round. Spend 1 resource from your resource pool or from physical training. You get +1 fighter, +1 brain for a skill test. So this is very similar to what we were seeing in Jackie's deck, but for Guardians. And then finally, 1-2 punch. Okay, so fight. You automatically succeed and deal +1 damage for the attack. You can fight again. You get +3 fight and +2 damage for that attack. Whoa. Okay. Wow. So this is a 2 card. I mean, it's a level 5. Like, I mean, we have to keep that in mind. But it's a level 5 card. But for two resources, Nathaniel Cho deals 3 damage, and then turns right around and deals 2 more. Probably, right? I mean, he's swinging for 8. Ooh, wow. Okay, well, that can get pretty crazy. I need to look at what some of the other Guardian cards are. Bomb card. Yeah. You can, I mean, yeah. For 1 action, you are with Nathaniel at least doing 3. You're doing 6 damage with 1 action. You can mess up boss monsters real bad with that card. Yeah. I mean, that would be 1 action kill Silas, right? Because his Silas is, and this is just what I'm thinking about right now. Also, I don't have a super high experience with other bosses at this point, but is a combat value of 3, 6 points of health, right? The 1-2 punch deals 6 damage. And he's swinging for 8 with no other cards on the table. So that seems really fun. That seems like just like crazy. Just hold that, and you know what's coming, and you just don't worry, y'all. I got it. This will be fine. Awesome. So Nathaniel Cho looks interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to playing a Guardian. I don't think Guardians are ever going to be my favorite class in the game, but like I really, I think that the Mystic Jacqueline seemed a little bit more interesting than this, but he seems really fun. I would like to play him in like a multiplayer game. I think that'd be fun, but I don't necessarily know if I want to struggle with him solo. So, but yeah, so really interesting stuff. I like the deck, and yeah, so we we're not streaming this weekend, but I'll be back on Monday. We're gonna do Watcher in the Water for Lord of the Rings. I also got a little bit of a shipment from Game Center today, so we also have the Nightmare packs for Lord of the Rings too. So we'll be going through those far down the line, but I'm just excited. They're sitting over there, so I'm excited to try them out. But yep. So Lord of the Rings on Monday. On Wednesday, we're going to be taking on Loki again. We did a lot of deck building. We came so close to beating him 2 days ago. But next week is our week. We got him. We're gonna do kind of a crazy Cosmo bug ally swarm, and just like, I think I calculated it. Once everything's built, bug can do, I think it was 36 damage in a turn. So that'll be fun. Or not bug. I'm sorry. Cosmo can do 36 damage. Lord of the Rings. Woot woot. Yep. So that's happening on Monday. Excited for that. I'm really excited for Watcher on the Water. I've been like looking through the encounter. It looks so cool. Now, if y'all can excuse me, I'm gonna update the Arkham poem. Yes, I'm so excited. So, oh yes. So if you haven't already, go join the Discord. Link is in either my bio here or in my description if you're watching on YouTube, to go check out the Arkham poem to get first look at what the new stanza in the Arkham poem is. And then of course we'll be back next Friday to take on the next scenario in Arkham. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It's always a pleasure. I really do appreciate everyone coming. I have so much fun with these. I hope you all do as well. Living lap. Yes, the Living Arkham poem. Yes, I love it. Excellent. Alrighty, everybody, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all later. Talk to you soon.